Okay. All right. So welcome to another hands-on session on the Agentforce workshop. Just to give an update on some upcoming sessions that are coming this week related to the Agentforce series. So JB's Agentforce series is continuing this week on the tomorrow and Thursday. A couple amazing sessions for those. I think this will be going for the next 2.5 more weeks. So definitely take a look at those awesome sessions. Great stuff so far. And then we've got the Automation Studio Bootcamp series that is continuing. A couple of sessions coming up in the next couple of weeks. So those are on Fridays as well. So definitely take a look at those. You should see invites in your from either JD or our community. And then we wanted to just keep going with the training. So I think for those who've signed up and did the session last week, hopefully you've still got access to that org, the Coral Cloud Resorts. One of the things we thought might make sense today is there's a great exercise for the Agentforce Service agent. Maybe we can check in to see what folks have been doing as far as any of the exercises they've explored since our last session. I don't know, has anybody gone and explored some of these other Agentforce workshop sessions?
Yeah, I know for myself personally, I've been going back and forth through the trailheads. So I know that the orgs are so short-lived, it's kind of difficult to stay within the same one between work commitments and jumping back and forth. But the trailhead ones have been really interesting. It looks like they kind of mirror it with just slight differences. So it's been good, kind of, in my opinion, seeing a lot of the different options that are out there for Agentforce.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, and related to that point, Matt, the Agentforce Service agent exercise, which I think is a good one because you create this agent that does a lot of these amazing tasks. And also you're able to put the chat bot on an Experience Cloud site, which is kind of cool, seeing that, live end to end. It doesn't, the orgs that they set up for the Agentforce workshop don't actually have all the flows in order for you to build that out. So there is a trailhead org, which we have documented here, that gives you that. So I think in a combination of the Agentforce workshop org and also the other trailhead orgs can be a good combo to work through these exercises. It's good feedback. Okay, so we thought if it made sense, we could work on this Agentforce agent use case, if it made sense. It's pretty comprehensive end to end. We might not get through the bulk of it today, but we could at least get us all hooked up to the org that is it's a separate type of org that has all that you need to fill this out. So anyways, the use case for this this body of work is that the Coral Cloud Resorts wants an easy way for guests to add or modify their experiences or the activities while they're staying, but they're short-staffed, right? They want to build an AI agent that can help shift away some of that work that a normal person would be doing either at the concierge desk or maybe on the telephone lines or phone lines. And so the agent that they've provided the exercise for sort of does a couple of different things. One, it gives you detailed information about the experience. It checks their schedule to see if the experience fits for them, and then books them on an experience. So it does a bunch of cool things that could sort of shift some of that responsibility from a live person. So let me just drop in the chat the links for this exercise. And also this other link on this blog that I wrote, which has a workaround to get to the org that has all the flows that you need in order to build it. So let me just give you an example. So in these exercises, so this is under, in the Agentforce workshop, under service agent, it's create this new service agent. So you're creating an agent, and then you're adding a bunch of these actions. So the first action is get experience details. I think that's a flow. Yeah, that's a flow that's been created. The second action is to get the customer details. That's so that if you provide the, I think name, it'll actually return a contact ID. I don't think this flow is in the orgs that are in the workflow. I believe the get sessions for sure isn't. So the other org that's on this deck is an org that has all these flows in there. So it's a different trailhead, a different org that you can get that has all these flows. So if it made sense, we could go through, there's some steps on this blog that gets you to this trailhead. So if you navigate on this link, it'll take you to this. There was this Agentforce quest that was done at the end of last year. You got like a t-shirt if you completed it by the end of 2024. But there's this project, build your first agent with Agentforce. And if you click in here, I gotta sign in. You can get this download a completely different org, and that has all the flows that you need to complete the project that's on this on this exercise. And I've reached out to the Agentforce workshop team about this, and they're working on solving it, but they have other priorities as well. So I don't know if that makes sense as far as going about that approach. We could have somebody share their screen, and we could walk through getting this separate org set up, and then we can start building this agent and see how far we can get, and then we can either continue this next session, or you can just take that as homework to build it out on your own. So, oh, cool. Matt, oh, great. Thank you for that link. Does that make sense as far as an approach?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Matt, does that, I know that you like you mentioned you were exploring some other trailheads. Was that similar? Did you sort of find that different trailheads that you created another org and gave you exercises like this?
I did, yeah, and I think it was definitely similar, but it sounds just like a little bit of a twist. So I like the cross-referencing here to see if the schedule fits. I think that was something that was missing from Trailhead. So I'm definitely excited to see where that goes.
Okay, cool. All right, so I guess we could have anybody want to volunteer to share their screen, and we can walk through very similar exercise of what we did on Monday of last week. But again, it's just setting up another org that has all the capabilities for this. Anybody interested? Or Matt, I don't know if you want it, or Sita, I know you shared last week. If you wanted to share again, it's totally up to anybody who wants to do it.
I can do it if nobody is available to do it.
Yeah, same here. I'm happy to do it, but I don't want to.
Was I audible? Sorry.
Yep.
I can do it if nobody is available to do it. Because
Any takers? Any Leela, or not sure the other person on the other. Okay. Yeah. Sita, if you wanted to share your screen, and we'll start with that trailhead that Matt has a link for there. We'll walk through it.
Yeah.
So Sita, do you want to go to that link for the cool. So very similar than it was before. You're going to want to, yep, create that playground. And you should get an email to set up that new org. Very similar to what we did last week. That you should have received an email with a username, and you want to sort of store that username. Click on the link. It'll ask you for a password. You want to store that as well. And then we want to follow the similar steps that we worked on last time, which I think you need to connect the playground once you're able to log in the first time. Then you go back to the trailhead, and then I think you want to connect the playground. So Sita, are you working on? Did you receive the email, and are you creating a password?
Okay, I'm just resetting the password alone. Just a
Okay.
minute.
Cool. Awesome.
I've done the password side. So let me share. So let me go to the trailhead thing.
So you were able to create a password and log in and
Yes.
everything?
Yeah, just
Okay,
the
awesome.
password alone. Do you want to just created the password alone, so it was able to log
Okay.
into the org.
Perfect. And then you want to go to the top of that document.
1 minute.
You'll want to.
So this is the org which got set automatically.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll want to go back to the trailhead.
Yeah.
You'll want to click on that Connect Playground button on that trailhead.
Okay, this one. So we are going to set this up. So we have to go to the setup.
So if you go to the top, Sita, to
Yeah.
the top of that document,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're gonna want to click on Connect Playground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll want to log in using your username and password. And the key thing is there's a screen that says that just have the Trailhead connected app to allow access. I'm not 100% sure if it's critical, but I think it's just good to step just to connect it. Awesome. Yeah, click allow. Yes, save it. Guess it's just, then you can click launch. I guess it is just to connect. So if you scroll up just a little bit, yeah, I don't know really what that does. I guess it just allows you to get the point, you know, as you sort of work through the exercise. That may just be what's needed, but you never know. There might be some data that gets transferred there that might be needed. So, okay, awesome. So yeah, we just need to do a couple of steps here to, yeah, you know, set up Einstein. Awesome. Turn on Einstein. And we'll want to go to agents. Turn on agents. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Everybody with us, anybody who's got any questions, everyone's sort of gotten the same spot as Tita so far. Let us know if there's any questions you have. I think you want to go to the builder. Yep, there you go. And then I think just in the upper right-hand corner, you want to click on that publish button. Yep. Yep. You can hit publish. And then you want to, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a, right next to home, there's a little icon. Right to the left of there, there's a little folder icon. So if you go a little bit left of home, there you go. Yeah, and if you hit sales, yeah. And we want to add that permission set to the agent's user profile, which I think we've done this, something similar. I think you want to look for users. So I think you want to go to users instead of permissions. Let's see what it's saying. Yeah. If you go to users, you want to find the Einstein service agent. You go to the next page. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I think you want to click on that Einstein service agent user. So you, yeah, just click, yeah, there you go. And see. So the permission set assignment, yeah, you want to click on edit assignment for the one up above it, the permission set assignment. Yeah, there you go. And then we want to look for service agent permissions. So you scroll down to the S's, yeah. So it's service, yeah. Service agent permission. Yep. Over. You can hit save. Cool. Awesome. That does all the setup. You don't have to do the, it doesn't look like you need to, or, log and load the data. I know that was done. We did that last week. I think this org has all of that Coral Cloud data in it, which is kind of nice. Cool. And then the next part is to create the agent. So, so this agent is very detailed as we go through it. We had a session on Saturday, a 2-hour session with team built this as well. And then as we built it, we had a problem with it. It didn't necessarily work as expected. So I'm kind of wondering, as we build this out, maybe we could test it as we build out some of these actions, to sort of test it along the way. Maybe we can do that, sort of see. But okay, nice job,
Okay,
Zita,
so we'll
getting us
now
all
build
set
it.
up. Yeah, sounds good. So we're going to select that Agentforce agent, Agentforce Service agent. I think you had a screen where you had it
Yeah,
open
I
where you
can
had
just
built a new.
hide it. Yeah, I'm just somehow. Oh, okay. We are the one who gives the access. Okay.
There you
So
go.
we have to select this
Yeah.
one.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I think you want to deselect all of those options. except for the one at the bottom. Yeah. Deselect case management, account management. So it's on step 5. Yeah, you want to escalate. Sorry, you want to deselect all of those. If you go back to the tab that had the agent, which tab was it? Was it the one next to this? Just to the right? Steve, if you want to try the tab just to the right, I think your tab just to the right of this might be the one that you were. Oh, okay, you have a different window. So the tab just to the right of this one, is that the one that, yeah, you can close that. You don't need that. You can close that. That one, perfect. You want to, yeah, deselect, I think all but the one at the bottom. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. 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 You can leave general FAQ. Perfect. And then you want to hit next. So I think it's your last tab. So if you go to your last tab on your browser. Oh, it's because of the zoom bar, probably. You can close that tab. Okay, so you have the tab where you had it, where you had, let's see, let's go to the tab just to the left of that one. Okay, so might have, okay. You might have to create a new agent again. Oh no, there's that one. Okay, can you bring that tab into this browser? So you're just working off of one browser? Yeah, perfect. And then you can delete that, the agent, the one just to the left of this tab. Do you want to just delete that tab? You don't think you need that anymore. Yeah, that one. Let's delete that. So you can delete that if you want. Okay, fantastic. Cool. All right. Yeah, we go back to the agent. And then we're going to hit next on the upper right. Yeah. Cool. And then we can go back and we can name it. I think they wanted to name it CC Service Agent. Yep. Description, I think you can leave as is. They want to replace the company information. Yeah. You can select the Einstein Service Agent, which is the one you added. Yeah, looks good. You can leave that unchecked. I think you should be good there. I think, does it say to turn on Data Cloud here? Oh, Data Cloud won't be used. You can just click create. That's interesting. Okay, let's give an error. We saw, don't think that we're using the Data Cloud data. I don't know if that's a blocker. So yeah, we can move on to creating custom topics and actions. Yeah, open builder. Um, so if you go back to your now, I don't think that's the right agent. So if we, yeah, arrow back. CC service agent is the one you want to get into. See that CC service agent? It's the second one down. Yeah, I think if you just click into it, it'll work. Or edit, yeah, that works. Open in builder works too, yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I think we want to add a new topic. This is where we're going to be storing a bunch of these actions. Okay, I don't know if we need to add the instructions right now. Oh, maybe it does. See. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they changed that. Cool. Awesome. Okay, you don't have to add any custom actions. That's good to know. Cool. Let's hit finish. Awesome. Nice job, Sita. Everybody with us? Anybody have any questions? There were a lot of instructions there. I think those instructions are tied to the actions we're going to be adding. Yeah. Yeah, experience details, yeah. Cool. Experience name, yeah. Experience record, awesome. Usually you might need to refresh it. I don't know what's going on there. All right. So you want to go under the experience management? Yep. 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 And I think you want to scroll up just a hair. There's one more action you want to do before get session. So if you go back just one sec, yeah. You want to do get customer details. Same thing, yeah. Flow. Yep. Let's see. Email, require input, show and conversation. Yeah. Cool. Cool. All looks good. And Sita, can we test this before you go into the next action? This is we had built this on Saturday and we couldn't get the I don't even think we got the experience details or the customer details when we searched Sophia. So if you go to the doc, the Trailhead doc, near the bottom they tell you what to input in. So if you scroll down. Keep scrolling a little further down. Let's see. If you scroll up a little bit, let's see, they give you test the agent is where we want. Okay. Yeah, so perfect. Yeah, let's try that. Can you let me know? Yeah, do that. Perfect. And I think you might need to activate the agent just to we can yeah. Just see if this works. Because it should give us, okay, so you're good there now.
This one and then activate it, or?
No, you're good. Yeah, you can just paste it in. Let's just see if this works. Yeah, because it should do it. And then we can test to see if we get, okay. So it's asking for email and membership number, which is also provided in the trail. If you go back to the trailhead, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Let's just see if this part works. Because if it works, then we know we can move forward. This is where we sort of got stuck. Yeah.
Oh, you have to give both
inputs
it's
gonna
together.
Probably ask you for a membership. It's okay, you know, separate's fine too. It's kind of cool. The agent kind of tells you.
Okay, I need the membership. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what it comes back with. Okay, it worked. Awesome.
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't work on Saturday, so it might be something later on. Okay, thank you for validating that. I think it's kind of good to sort of work through. Awesome. So yeah, we can go. I think it's
right. This is a set of instructions we gave for this get experience details, and this is the action which comes.
So it's a good point. So if you open up the instructions, cover, once we have all these actions, it sort of covers all of them. So let's see, it says number 2, get experience details. Yeah. If asked to
Yeah.
recommend an experience the user might be interested in, use the get personalized schedule. So we haven't built that yet. So those actions, but we also haven't prompted it as well. So the
Okay.
actions, sorry, the instructions, as far as I know, correct me if others are wrong, that's related to the topic that are support each of the actions that you're adding, giving them instructions and stuff like that. So cool. It was good just to
But
validate that,
here
that
the
that's
instruction
working.
also says get sessions. I think this is for the other topics, right? Get sessions. So
Correct.
this
Yeah.
this
Just,
one thing is
yeah.
only for the second one. Am I correct? This
Correct.
topic is related to this instruction alone. Okay.
The action. Yes. Correct. Right. So if you, right. Exactly. So cool. Awesome. So I think we can add another action.
Okay.
You might need to deactivate it to do that.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you for checking that, because it was something that we had in the last exercise. We built all of 5 of these actions. It didn't work.
Mm.
So I think it's good just to validate as you go. Okay, cool. So if you want to
Okay.
click, now you can go back to your get sessions section.
This is customer details,
Thank you
right?
for-
Okay. Yeah.
I'd be curious if it was the lack of the second through fifth instructions, because it looks like the first instruction has a guardrail with always ensure you know the customer, and then the second instruction actually says it to run the get customer details before doing anything else. So I wonder if that's kind of a guardrail in action, which is kind of cool to see if that's what was breaking it. Not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, last time you did not enable this get customer details.
I think it was
No, we did, but
saying not to run it if you don't know the customer. And then that second instruction
right.
actually says, go run that get customer details flow.
Yeah. It may not have had that instruction in there. Maybe that was what the problem was. So that's a good point.
Because I think the how to Agentforce just has that top instruction in it. So depending on which set you were running off of, you may have been missing those secondary ones.
Yeah.
But I think that's the first time I've seen
Okay.
a rail like that's just kind of cool as an end user to kind of see that go back and forth.
Very cool.
Oh, I missed my get the. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Now I can go and do
Awesome.
the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not get your point, Matt. So you are trying to say that only if we enable this also, the first request will get the agent will be able to give the response. Am I correct?
Yep. So I think the agent's already able to give the response with what you set up. I think the trailhead instructions that you're working off of have
Mm-hmm.
sets of instructions that you configure for the agent. Whereas the how to Agentforce blog, that other link with some instructions on how to set this up, only had that first instruction. So I think I'm guessing at what the error that happened on Saturday was. But I think what you've set up, the first instruction says, always ensure that you know the customer before running the get experience details action. And then the second instruction that you configured said, if the customer is not known, you must always ask for their email address. And you provided that. So I think what you have configured works perfectly. I'm guessing that maybe what happened on Saturday, where they weren't able to get it to kind of grab those experiences, is because the customer may not have been known, but we didn't feed it the instruction that said, if the customer isn't known, ask for email and member number. And I wasn't there Saturday, so I'm not sure if that's what was going on. But I think that may be what's happening, is that guardrail wasn't fulfilled by that secondary instruction that you have put in there today. So what we have today is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for highlighting that point here. Okay, now if you have to go to the get session, like this one. Okay. Input is ID of the experience that you'd like to check for, the date, the user, available session for the experience. Okay. So output rendering here is on a list. Previously it was something else, right? I don't know if this was.
I think it depends on the flow.
Mhm. Do you want to run this, activate it and run and see, or you want to go to the next one?
I think that might be, I don't know if, let's see, what does it say for the instructions on this? Let's see. Whenever data is provided, convert the date. Customers details. Good question, because it doesn't give you anything more to prompt other than you provide Sophia's email address and membership number.
But it says user date when we are putting that, when we are creating this one. I might be wrong, but
Right.
no.
So is it, that's your point though. Yeah. Is it, what is it? Is it asking for something?
I think it's during the input, we are no experience ID and start date. I think if we activate it, it should at least check for Sophia's, the previous one, email address and the member ID. Based on this, I think it'll.
Okay, yeah, let's try it. Let's see,
Yeah.
see what happens, because it might just ask you for the experience we know, because she put it in. Maybe, yeah, maybe it'll ask you for they'll prompt to get ask for the date. Cool, yeah, let's try it, see what happens.
So here again, we need to put this one, right?
Yeah. You might have to do can you let me know about the experience too?
Okay.
All depends on whether it's a new session or not.
Sorry, session date and time, right?
So
session date.
I think you might want to, because I think it's a new conversation. I think you might want to start with that first line, which is, so if you go back to the trailhead.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you, yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah, can you let me, yeah. I think you have to start with that. I could be wrong, but.
So shall I remove this one or?
Yeah, for now. Yeah. Let's see what she did. It should ask you right for your email and your membership number.
Yeah, again, it's asking for the same. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not going directly to the session. Yeah.
Right, it shouldn't, because it's still asking for, you're sort of following the normal steps.
But we the instructions are provided, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's a new conversation.
See what that does.
Okay.
Okay, available session.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe just type yes. Cool.
Interested in the full. Could you please provide the date you're interested? Okay, any date?
Any date, yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. See what it does with that. Interesting format. That's awesome. It took it.
Mm.
Awesome. Nice work. Good job, Sita. So we got to wrap it up. I have to hop to a meeting at 9, but
Yes.
I think this has been really good. Just to, I don't know, for everybody. I think it's good just to sort of walk through each of these steps. It was good to help troubleshoot it. But I think it's just adding the rest of those actions. I think troubleshooting along the way, I think, was a good idea. And then if you follow through the steps, you add it to the Experience Cloud site, which I think is relatively straightforward. All the hard work is what you're doing, Sita, as far as just filling out all those different actions. But really cool. It's cool to see that being built and tested as it goes.
So we'll complete it, the other one, the remaining at our end.
You can
Before
complete
the
it
next
on your
session.
own. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a great idea. Yeah.
So that we can go to the next one, or if somebody has questions, then the next session they can ask. Yeah.
There's a couple other sessions. There's one on how to build a sales email. Ultimately, we'd love to start, using Marketing Cloud with Agentforce, and maybe we can explore
You have
ideas
that one?
of how to.
It's not here on the exercise, right? We only have agents for service.
Yeah.
But
I
we
think
have
it'd be
retrieval
something we might have
augmentation.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might explore collectively as a group and sort of explore ways to do that. I don't know if I've seen a trailhead on how to do that for Marketing Cloud.
Okay.
But,
you have something on Marketing Cloud. Maybe next time we'll try that one, or we'll complete this one, retrieval RAG, and then go for it, or however you say.
Yeah, maybe we'll do the RAG. RAG sounds like a good project. Awesome.
Yeah, because a lot of people will have questions on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good work.
Okay. Yes.
Well, thanks everybody.
Thank you so much,
see you next
Tim.
Monday.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Matt.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Matt.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for helping guide us too.
Yeah.
See y'all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.